Why pretending to know how to bake and accidentally entering a local competition? Obligatory. This didn't happen today, but last Saturday, and I am still not emotionally recovered. I, 24M, recently moved to a small town where everyone is aggressively wholesome. There's a farmer's market, a knitting club, and a suspicious number of decorative geese wearing seasonal outfits. I wanted to make friends. That was my first mistake. While grabbing coffee at this tiny cafe, I overheard two women talking about the annual Harvest Bake-Off. One of them said, "It's such a shame more young people don't bake anymore." For reasons I cannot explain, I turned around and said, "Oh, I bake." Reader, I do not bake. The most complex thing I've ever made is instant ramen, and I still read the instructions twice. They got so excited. You should enter the competition. We need fresh faces. And instead of backtracking like a normal person, I doubled down. I even said, "Yeah, I've been experimenting with rustic fall flavors." What does that even mean? Anyway, I somehow got signed up. The competition was 3 days later. So naturally, I did what any rational adult would do. I panic-Googled impressive but easy baking recipes. Everything required words like proofing, folding, or tempering. I do not fold. I aggressively mix. I finally landed on apple pie. Classic. Safe. How hard could it be? Extremely. It turns out. I didn't realize you're supposed to let the dough chill. I thought chill was more of a vibe than a rule. My crust looked like it had been emotionally through something. Also, I may or may not have confused tablespoons and teaspoons. The filling tasted like a cinnamon challenge from 2012. But it was too late to back out. I showed up with my slightly lopsided pie and tried to look confident. Everyone else had lattice tops, caramel drizzles, and decorative leaves carved into crusts. One woman had a pie shaped like a literal pumpkin. Mine looked tired. Judge in.